Welcome to the final video assignment for meeting facilitation due on Tuesday, March 5th. Before we get started, I want to say the resources I used to help me find and get information for this video. I used the book Great Meetings, Great Results by D. Kelsey and Pam Plum. The link to the book is below. In the book, I use some of the chapters, such as Chapter 7, Chapter 6, and Chapter 11. For Chapter 7, I got the information on page 144, Generate Ideas, the Quaker Dialogue. Chapter 6, page 119, Evaluate Ideas, a Force Field Analysis. Chapter 6 again, page 122, Decide, Voting. And Chapters 11, from page 195, Integrate a Graphic, Organization Chart. Good morning and good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the meeting. I'm Justin Frank, and I'll be facilitating today's discussion. Before we dive in, let's take a moment for introductions. I'll start. As you know, I'm Justin Frank, and I work in the HR department. Johnny, would you like to introduce yourself next?
Hi everyone, I'm Johnny and I work in the marketing department.
Thanks, Johnny. Sean, would you like to go next?
Sure thing, Justin. What's up, everybody? My name is Sean, and I work in sales.
Great, thanks, Sean. And Eric?
Hi, I'm Eric, and I'm part of the customer service team.
Thanks, Eric. It's great to have all of you here. Today, we're going to brainstorm ideas for improving employee morale. Our objective is to generate ideas, evaluate them using the force analysis tool, and decide on actionable steps and potentially vote on certain decisions. Just a quick reminder about the parking lot. If any off-topic ideas or questions come up during our discussion, we'll jot them down here to address them later if time allows. Let's quickly review some ground rules we've established in previous meetings. Respect everyone's opinion. One person speaks at a time. No interrupting. Stay focused on the agenda topics. And please keep your cell phones on silent mode. Before we get started, let's do a quick icebreaker. What's your favorite type of cuisine? I'll start. I love Indian food, especially spicy curry dishes. Johnny, what about you?
I'm a fan of Mexican cuisine, especially tacos.
Great choice. How about you, Sean?
I'm not gonna lie, I'd have to say I love Italian food, especially homemade pasta. It's the best. The best.
Excellent. And Eric, what's your favorite?
I'm a big fan of Japanese food, especially sushi.
Wonderful. Thanks for sharing, everyone. Now let's dive into our meeting topic of improving employee morale. We'll be using a discussion method called the Quaker Dialogue for this phase. Each of you will have an opportunity to share your thoughts on improving employee morale without interruption. Remember, the goal is to promote equal participation and careful listening. We'll set a time limit of 1 to 5 minutes per person to ensure everyone has a chance to speak. Eric, would you like to start us off?
Thank you, Justin. I believe that organizing monthly team building activities could significantly boost morale when employees have the opportunity to engage in fun and collaborative activities outside of work. It can strengthen bonds, foster a sense of belonging, and reduce stress. Plus, it is a great way for people from different departments to get to know each other better.
Excellent point, Eric. Team building activities indeed have numerous benefits. Johnny, what are your thoughts on this? What potential benefits and challenges do you see?
I completely agree, Eric. In addition to team building activities, I think implementing flexible work hours can make a big difference. Providing employees with the flexibility to manage their own schedules allows them to achieve a better work life balance, which can lead to increased job satisfaction and overall morale. It also shows that we trust our employees to manage their time effectively. However, one challenge we might face is ensuring that workloads are still balanced and deadlines are met despite flexible schedules.
Those are valid points, Johnny. Flexibility is becoming increasingly important in today's work environment. Sean, how do you feel about these suggestions? Do you see any potential changes we need to address?
Interesting. I'm on board with both ideas. I also believe that providing opportunities for professional development is crucial for boosting morale. When employees feel like they have opportunities to learn and grow within the company, it not only increases their job satisfaction, but it also enhances their loyalty and commitment to the organization. Investing in our employees' development sends a powerful message that we value their contributions and want to support their career advancement. However, one challenge we might encounter is ensuring that professional development opportunities are accessible to all employees, regardless of their department or position within this company.
Absolutely, Sean. Professional development is indeed essential for employee engagement and retention. Thank you all for sharing your thoughts. Now let's dive deeper into each idea and explore potential implementations strategies. We will be using the force field analyst tool for this part. Let's create a chart with columns for driving forces and retraining forces related to improving employee morale. Johnny, would you mind jotting down our ideas?
Of course, Justin, I'll get started on that.
As Johnny prepares the chart, let's brainstorm factors contributing to both driving and retraining forces.
One driving force could be the implementation of a recognition program to acknowledge employees' hard work and achievements. Recognition fosters a positive work environment and motivates employees to perform at their best. However, a potential restraining force could be the lack of clear criteria for recognition, leading to inconsistency and potential resentment among employees.
On the other hand, a restraining force might be a lack of resources or budget constraints. If we don't have the necessary funds to invest in employee morale initiatives, it could hinder our efforts to make meaningful changes. However, one driving force could be the potential return on investment from improved employee satisfaction, leading to higher productivity and retention rates.
Another driving force could be improving communication channels within the organization. Clear and transparent communication helps build trust. It keeps employees informed about company updates and decisions. However, a potential restraining force could be resistance to change from some employees who are accustomed to existing communication methods.
Well said, everyone. It's essential to consider both the positive and negative factors influencing our efforts to improve employee morale. Now let's collaboratively brainstorm steps to strengthen the forces and mitigate the impact of the retraining forces.
One way to strengthen the driving force of leadership commitment is to provide them with data and testimonials showcasing the positive impact of employee morale initiatives in other companies. This could help garner their support and investment in our proposed strategies. I think that could work.
That's a great idea, Sean. Additionally, for the restraining force of resistance to change, we could conclude targeted communication and training sessions to address concerns and build buy-in from all levels of the organization.
I agree, Eric. Education and open dialogue are key to overcoming resistance and fostering a culture of continuous improvement.
Fantastic suggestions, everyone. Let's make sure to incorporate these action steps into our implementation plan. Now let's move on to the decision-making phase. Now that we've evaluated our ideas, let's make some decisions. We'll vote on which idea to implement first. Our two options are an escape room challenge or a company-wide bowling night. Please raise your hand for your preference. Okay, please raise your hand for the escape room challenge. Now please raise your hand for a company-wide bowling night. Excellent. Thank you for voting, guys. It looks like we have a clear preference for a company-wide bowling night as our first team-building activity to implement. Before we conclude, let's take a quick look at an organization chart. An organization chart is among the most familiar and shows the reporting relationships within an organization. It can show successively who reports to whom, how many people are within a certain department, or how hierarchical or horizontal the organization is. This chart provides a visual representation of our organizational structure, helping us understand and reporting relationships and departmental hierarchies. If you look at this chart, you can see me in the middle, who's part of the HR department. Above me is the director, Julia Baker. And then, since I'm part of the HR department, it's broken down into three categories: the marketing department, the sales team, and the customer service team. Johnny's part of the marketing team, Sean's part of the sales team, and Eric is part of the customer service team. Before we wrap up today, let's summarize the main ideas and decisions we've made today. We have identified several strategies for improving employee morale. We've voted on implementing a company-wide bowling night as our first step. I want to thank each of you for your valuable contributions today. Johnny, Sean, Eric, thank you for your participation, for helping us keep us on track. Let's make these ideas a reality and continue to work towards a positive work environment. Our next steps will be to plan our company-wide bowling night and schedule a follow-up meeting to evaluate its impact. With that, I'll officially adjourn our meeting. Thank you all and have a great day.